We love people. We want God's best for them. We so quickly say, I'll pray for you, to those going through rough times, a family member, a neighbor, grocery store clerk, a pastor, or a friend. But do we? Here's a creative, helpful way to have a place for every prayer request so you can be sure to pray. Think of it as a way to pray every day. Let's talk about prayer. Now, as for me and my family, we have church every evening. We pray together. We open with prayer, and we thank God for everything, for bringing us together. And then we start church. We each person in the family, we all read a chapter out of the Bible. Afterwards, we discuss what we just read, and we discuss other things concerning that, or whatever else is going on that we may have concerns about. Afterwards, we close with prayer. Now, in our closing prayer, this is how we do it, and it may help you too. And so, this is I'm not telling you this is how you should do it. This is just the way we do it, and it's a family thing, and it's family. It always church always starts at home, and so this is just a suggestion. Okay, when we're closing with prayer, that's our big prayer. That's where we really break it down. We always start off by thanking God again for bringing us together, and we pray for family. We take the time to pray for each other, including extended members. We entrust one another to the Lord. Wherever they are in their relationship with God, we pray that He will draws them ever one step closer. We are specific about how we pray that He will meet them at their point of need. We pray for God's family. We have to do this, but we know a lot of pastors that are out there really doing God's work, and they're doing it well. God's soldiers. They're right there on the front lines, and they really need prayer, because the church is being persecuted nowadays, and they're pushing that one world religion out on everyone. And that's not going to work, because they're trying to do away with the Bible, and they can't do that. But they're trying to. So we have to pray for everybody like that. We have to pray for our true Christian leaders that are really out there doing God's work. We pray for our community. We don't live in the best community in the world. There's a lot of drug addicts out here, and there's a lot of crime going on around us, and it's not the safest place in the world. And so our community, we have to pray for it all the time, and that's very important for our safety. But we worry about the safety of I worry about me specifically. I worry about the safety of my wife and my children. And because there is a lot of break-ins out here, and that's just something that's always on my mind. So we have to pray for our community specifically. We pray for our nation. America's in trouble. America is full of, nowadays, that they pass a law for every immoral thing that's going on in this country to be legal. Like same-sex marriage. Come on, man, that's bad. that is not of God. That is an abomination before God. And this country is the unknown Babylon, and it's it's gone straight to hell. And Jesus is coming back soon, and we want revival in the land, so that when Jesus does return, more people will be able to go be raptured up with the church, God's children, the true church, people that are actually following God. Praying for the world. We do this all the time. We pray for our world. This world, even though there's a lot of people, a lot of countries out there that hate us. They hate America, and they hate Americans. But we have to pray for them. And that's one thing we have to do. We have to love everybody, even though other people may not love us. They may hate us, and there are a lot of them that hate us. But we have to pray for them. We have to pray that there is revival in the world. There's a lot of Christian leaders out there that need prayer, and we have to pray for them. To pray for the homeless, the helpless, the hurting, the lost, the hopeless, and people that are in trouble. We pray for everybody like that. People who don't have jobs, mothers and fathers, they can't work, and so the government don't care anything about them. If you're poor, as we know, this government just don't care anymore. If you're poor, they don't care if you live or die. And we have to pray for them, because they have families that need to be taken care of, and some people who don't have families, and they're stuck on the street, or they're in homeless shelters. We have to pray for them, or they may be alcoholics, or they may have drug addictions, but they need prayer too. Everybody needs prayer. Finally, speaking from a personal point of view, I will tell you this: pray for personal guidance. We've got to take the time to pray for our own personal needs. Sometimes we pray for everything and everyone else, but we forget to pray for ourselves. Pull away and pray for yourself. Talk with God. Walk with God through every aspect of your life. Your personal, family, work, community, your church aspects of your life. Say, speak whatever to me, Lord. I'm listening. See how this can help you become more intentional in your prayer life. Prayer is the most important conversation of the day with the Creator, who is there, who cares, and who listens with an ear to respond both for His glory and for the good of His people. Thank you, and God bless.